First, the top news headlines. Salai Group of companies founded Naringbam Samarjit brought to Imphal. Kangpokpi civil bodies threatened 24-hour burnt over transfer and posting policy. And over 68,000 new COVID-19 infections in India, active cases rise to 5.21 lakh. A very good evening. Welcome to Times of Manipur. This is HARIPRIYA TONGBRAM. Before giving you the news in details, let's see COVID awareness. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. And now the news in details. Naringbam Samarjit, founder of Salai Group of companies, was brought to Imphal by a team of National Investigation Agency (NIA) today. He arrived at Bir Tikendrizit International Airport in Imphal at 2:30 p.m. Sources informed that he was produced in Patiala Court, Delhi, before being brought to Imphal. Samarjit was arrested in the Indira Gandhi International Airport, Delhi, on March 25 last. He was traveling from London in an Air India flight which landed in Delhi. Naringbam Samarjit was planning to fly out of Delhi and reach Imphal in another Air India flight scheduled to land at the Bir Tikendrizit International Airport on March 25 afternoon. National Investigating Agency (NIA) was alerted about Samarjit because of his separatist stance of a Dijo Manipur government based in London, along with Yambem Biren, who proclaimed himself as the Dijo Chief Minister of Manipur. Both of them have been taking provisional asylum in London, United Kingdom since last year. Samarjit has been declared wanted by the police not only for his separatist stance but also in connection with a case related to investor numbering nearly 20,000 who had alleged that they have been left high and dry and their investment to Salai Group has not paid any dividends. Many have alleged that the Salai Group has been operating a Ponzi scheme promising 3% returns to its investors. Samarjit case is currently handled by the NIA. In Kangpokpi district, civil society organizations held a meeting to discuss matter pertaining to transfer and posting of employees by the government in the district in an appropriate manner. They have threatened to call a 24-hour ban from 6 a.m. of April 1 next in Kangpokpi district if the government does not sort out the problem soon. Spokesperson of the CSOs, Mahakam Kivgan, informed this to media at Kuki in Imphal today. Representatives of Kuki in KSO, KWO, TSATYA, TWN and Jilai Baife attended the meeting.
On 27 January 2021, government transfer chief medical officer without any replacement. Number 2, transfer of ADM, ADC, SGO, SPM without any replacement. Number 3, we have only one SGC in Kangpokpi district and SGO BDO, Tuyang Waisung and Champai, Island Block and Lungtin. And number 4, no sub-divisional police officer SGPO in Kangpokpi district. And if any what happens, the government will bear all the consequences.
India on Monday recorded 68,020 new COVID-19 cases, taking the total tally to 1,20,39,644, according to data from the Union Health Ministry. With 291 deaths in the last 24 hours, the overall death toll touched 1,61,843. There are 5,21,808 active coronavirus cases in the country, while as many as 1,13,55,993 people have recovered from the disease. Maharashtra recorded 40,440 new cases on Sunday, yet another high for the state. Karnataka reported more than 30,000 cases for the first time since November 5. Meanwhile, as the number of currently active COVID-19 cases touched a new record in Maharashtra, the state appeared headed toward a lockdown in the coming week, officials told the Indian Express on Sunday. The lockdown option was discussed at a meeting Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray had with Health Minister Rajesh Tope, Health Secretary Dr. Pradeep Vyas and COVID Task Force to consider ways to bring the surge in cases under control. Over the last 3 days, Maharashtra has recorded more than 1.13 lakh new infections. 40,440 new cases were detected on Sunday. Manipur registered 9 COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, according to the Manipur COVID-19 Command Control Room. The fresh infections were reported from Imphal East, Thoubal, Bishnupur, Churachandpur and Senapati districts. The case tally in the state stands at 29,385. The day toll stands at 374. The recovery rate is 98.51%. The release further stated that air passengers who traveled to the state on March 27, 2021 by Indigo flight 6E2019 in rows 9 to 14, 22 to 28 by Air Asia flight 15 rows 12 to 18 are to inform the Common COVID Control Room 1800343818 or respective district surveillance officer DSO. And now let's take a short commercial break. Do stay tuned.
Guardians Defence Academy. Admission open for 10 days SSB course from 4th April 2021. We provide personalized coaching to its candidate. Special classes by visiting officers for motivation. Professional guidance and teaching. Everyday feedback to prepare well. Boarding and lodging facilities available. For more details, please contact Guardians Defence Academy near Nursing Thakur Mandir, Naurimlekai Kagwa Makha, Imphal West. Contact number 9863 388 639. Admission open. Private Sports Academy Guwahati and Anno Football Club Guwahati invite application from interested persons who want to participate in a month-long residential practice cum trial coaching for under 13 and under 18 years of age. The coaching is scheduled to begin under the guidance of a foreign coach from 5th next month. Fooding and lodging facilities are also available. For more information, please visit Place Venue Guwahati, Mirza Tiniali or contact us at 6026 709 279 or 7005 235638.
In studies, in sports, in science, in arts, in competitions, in caring for the environment, in life, nothing but excellence for a holistic learning with a difference. Shishu Nishtha Niketan, nothing but excellence.
Welcome back. The All Manipur Gorkha Students Union AMGSU has imposed restrictions on involvement of Gorkha children, youths, students and senior people in collecting money from travelers and passengers by blocking roads during ongoing Yausang festival. In a press release, Community Network for Empowerment CONED, Kanglei Park Drug Awareness and Prevention KADAP and User Manipur have condemned the Manipur Government Social Welfare Department for not taking any action against some rehabilitation centers for forcibly keeping inmates at their centers against their will. At a press meet at the office of User Manipur, Dulalan today, spokesperson of 3 organizations, Salam Berlin, said that 3 inmates from Charjahar, who escaped from Anobamayon Rehabilitation Center located at Sekmai, Lekinthabi, were rescued and handed over to their families recently. Berlin urged upon the concerned authority to look into the matter to avoid such untoward incidents in the future.
Kanagumba complain atoningba thengnabiragadi adum akhoi dum contact tobiro adum akhoi makha ta na dum changsan gi ni sigumba complain mayam se adu sigumba akhoi sigumba mayam se akhoi thigeli yadaba mayam se social welfare na akhoi una usanadaba gi moong ama adum tawraga leiba hai tare masi akhoi ngaktaba tasingna ngaktaba ngamde hai tare masi gatang ai haijage si
TOMTV consent yaudana penalty power in the Drug Users Federation for Rights and Justice na thingna badagi akoi client third so dum mayung ni medicine ja thokre dum makha ta na akoi family consent yaudana mi power roi ai gum phawa thingna bata ga di the proper consequence dum akoi sana tu ja
Meiteis are celebrating Yaksong Festival with Pom and Geti in 6 districts of Tripura. Some of the places are Dharmanagar, Jalavasa, Kamalpur, Kawai, Visalgar, Bhamutia, Borjala and Kamalghat. One of the popular sports journalists of Assam, Purbajyoti Chutia, was found dead under mysterious circumstances on Monday morning. He was a resident of Sewalipat in the Hatigaon area of Guwahati. The bloodstained body of Chutia was recovered in front of his house. But Hatigaon police said there was no mark of attacking by any weapon in his body. His body was noticed around 7 a.m. on Monday. Family members said Chutia remains missing since Sunday midnight after he went out to switch on the water pump on the ground floor. But in the morning, his body was found in the drain of the house, Chutia's family said. Chutia's family has suspected murder of the popular sports journalist. Even as state governments issued new guidelines prohibiting mass gatherings during the Holi festival amid resurgence of coronavirus cases, thousands converged at the Venke Vihari temple in Uttar Pradesh, Vrindavan, to celebrate the festival. In a video tweeted by the news agency ANI, thousands of devotees without face masks were seen thronging the famous Mathura temple while tossing colors in the air. Interestingly, priests are heard requesting to see a crowd to back away from the temple entrance. Amid fears of a fresh COVID-19 surge during the festive season, the Uttar Pradesh government had last week issued direction for aggressive COVID tests at airport, bus stations and railway stations, and said the COVID-19 vaccination drive would be intensified. Here we have another short commercial break. Do stay tuned.
Tom Cable ki subscriber sing the Khangan Jari Madudi, subscriber sing na channel Suna Amadi, Ayat Apan Yaudana Yangbinaba recharge Tawio. Pizariba package sing de basic package sta Lupa Chani Amadi, Atopa package sing da Lupa Chahum Yankai, Chamri Amadi Chamri Yankai Pijari. Recharge Taunabagidamak Makhada Pijariba Kutang Ahum Asidagi Kanbiu. Ahan Bada online recharge. Online da recharge Taunabagidamak tomtv.co.in the Changbiduna, Yamna Liba process da recharge Tawio. Anisubada distributor recharge. Isa ki distributor singda monthly subscription submit tawiduna recharge tawiyo. Natraga ahum subada office recharge. Uripok koisnam lekai da leiba TOMTV ki office ta laktuna recharge tawiyo. Khanghanjariba Tom Cable Uripok koisnam lekai Imphal. Ekoi contact number 89742790999 natraga 8132089758.
Office of the Yaifre Group of Finance, YG Finance, Head Office Singmairong near Eastern Motor, Imphal East, Manipur. April ki tang tara mga listing ani kun mathoi da ki tha amada lupa listing mari khak hullaga hauzagadawriba lottery cum tender ase yaubiraga lupa lakh kun gi mapu oibiu. Lucky draw fauragana lupa lakh amma fangbigani. Loinana athoba matamda agent yankhai su pamjai. Agent singidamak monthly income Draw timing na nungthul gi pung ani ni. Hena akupa marol gi damak office ta ayuk ki pung 8:30 na nungthul gi pung 4 fawbagi manung da lakpiu amadi mobile number 7642042874 natraga 9362147856 ta contact tawbirau. Khanghanjariba manager Yaifre Group of Finance.
Welcome back. Hifazat militants on Sunday set the Central Public Library in Bangladesh, Manipuri district on fire protesting the visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The incident took place during a dawn to Dakh's nationwide strike. The strike by Hifazat-e-Islam is underway in Dhaka, Noor Singdi, Narayanganj, Brahmabanbaria, Chittagong, Sylhet, Rajshahi and other districts. No long route buses were plying on the road, but the movement of rickshaws and auto rickshaws was normal. Narayanganj Madinanagar Madrasa students put up a barricade on the Dhaka-Chittagong highway by burning tires, disrupting the capital city's road communication with Chittagong and Sylhet. In Sylhet, Jamaat-e-Islam activists behind the banner of Hifazat-e-Islam brought out processions in different parts of the city, including the court point after morning prayers. The militants set two stationary buses of State on Bangladesh Road Transport and Corporation (BRTC) on fire at Rajshahi terminal in the city's Amchatar area on Sunday. Saiful Islam Khan, officer in charge of Shah Magdum police station, said police are investigating the incident. Protesters in Myanmar returned to the street yesterday to press their demands for a return to democracy, just a day after security force killed more than 100 people in the bloodiest day since last month's military coup. Protests were held in Yangon and Mandalay, the country's two biggest cities, as well as elsewhere, a media report said. Some of the demonstrations were again met with police force. At least 114 people were killed Saturday as security forces cracked down on protests against the February 1 coup that ousted Aung San Suu Kyi elected government, according to online news service Myanmar Now. The reported fatalities included several children under 16 years old. Similar tallies of the death toll were issued by other Myanmar media and resources, far exceeding the previous highest death toll on March 14. The number of killings since the coup is now more than 420, according to multiple counts. The 14th Yaosang Sports Meet 2021 of Young Sporting Club Kekman kick off today at Jila Kaithal Lampak. Attending the opening ceremony, Syed Anwar Hussain, who wants to contest the forthcoming state assembly polls from Lilong constituency, said that Yaosang Sport will help make a better society as it divert the minds of the youngsters from the drugs. He also lauded the efforts of local clubs. Syed Anwar Hussain also opened the third annual Yaosang Sports Meet 2021 at Naharol Chowkhat Kongthang Lup Kekman at Iraq Lampak today. Three players were given black belt SAS grading in Kung Fu today at Pune during a function organized by Shaolin Traditional Kung Fu Federation of India. The three players were Ankit Kumar, Nitish Kumar and Jangrita Kumari from Pune. The three Kung Fu students were also given certificate at the event. LJP Manipur State Unit General Secretary and Social Worker Kundrakpam Khanba today distributed tracksuits, T-shirts and other sports items to members of various local clubs in Lamsang constituency. Kanda donated the items to Awang Lekinthabi and Awang Potsamam Kulin for Yaosang Sports today, for Yaosang Sports Festival. Before we close, let's see the top news headlines once again. Salai Group of Companies founder Naringbam Samarjit brought to Imphal. Kangpokpi civil body straightened 24-hour burnt over transfer and posting policy. And over 68,000 new COVID-19 infections in India. Active cases rise to 5.21 lakh. That's all for the moment. Thank you very much for joining us and keep watching Times of Manipur News Update and good night.